Welcome back, people, to a unboxing of a £10 starter kit from it's actually marked off as a Leonardt Copperplate starter kit. Hey, it might be good. The reviews, majority of them were positive. I mean, it's 10 quid, £10, 24p from Amazon. I've got my candle there if I need to do some bits. I've got my lighter. Let's open it up. I mean, some of the reviews of these were not so good. I thought that could be thinking like. I've opened it, taken off the thing, but I've not seen inside yet. This is brand new to... Oh, okay, what's this? Well, that's it. That's the envelope finished with. That's my receipt and bits and bobs. And this is what we get, is it? Copperplate art, Manuscript by Manuscript. Copperplate and Shadow nib set. Okay. We get a little tin and some nibs. Are they going to be any good? I don't know, but sounds broken to me, but let's have a look. The box has been slightly crushed a little bit. What's going on here? Oh, not too bad. Inside the box. That's the box over with. There's a little tin, and then we got this holder. Some of the comments were the nibs don't hold the ink. Well, we're going to find out if the nibs hold the ink, aren't we? Because I'm going to prep these. So we open the tin up and we get we get 5 nibs and a tin. Wow. There's 1 nib. Okie dokie. There's 2 nibs. There's 3 nibs, and I think that's going to be the one I'm going to be using for Copperplate. But I'm going to try them all, people, in this review. Then you got this long one, and then you got like this short, stumpy one, like there. Okay, let me zoom in on those nibs for you. I'll try and get them in shot for you. There we are. I think that one's very closely related to one I've already got. This one here. Yeah, just come back a little bit. That's the one I think closest to one I'm actually using now. I've tried that and I didn't really like it. I haven't got one of those nibs. I don't think I've got one of those nibs, and I definitely don't have one of those nibs. So I've got 4 new nibs there. Well, I'd say 3 nibs I haven't got. Well, let's just pop one in, people. I don't know about this one. The connector looks okay to me. And how do you get the connector looking like that? Do you see that little slit at the side there? That little tiny slit at the side. That's where you push your thing in. And it's in, people. Nice. It's firm. Does me. Probably a little. Let's have a look. Can you see that? How far I've pushed it in? A little bit out. So it's still got some stiffness. Let's try that, people. Let's put the tin out of the way. I'm going to prep these a different way. I've got myself some stuff. How do you prep a nib? I'll do it again for you, people. Basically, get some spit on your fingers, right? So you got some, you got some spit on your fingers, and just roll your spit into it like that. And that should, if you give it just 5 seconds to, or give it 10-15 seconds for your spit, your saliva to do the stuff. I've really put lots of spit on that. But basically, if it just pan out now, get your spit on. If that doesn't work and the spit idea doesn't work to hold the ink, I can always use the lighter or the naked flame. Let me just dry it now. I think that's about 10-15 seconds, isn't it? So if that didn't work and doesn't hold the ink, we'll do it again. Yeah. It's always a bit funny, isn't it? It's always a bit funny, isn't it? The first dip. But this isn't. Okay. It looks like we get this like a tram line. Oh, that's wicked. Oh, that's awesome. Let me just dip it again. What's this, people? Your first couple might, Can you see that? We've got these lines. Let's try. Oh, yeah. But I can go another one of them. Bit iffy. So I think what you have to do is either shake it well or get a spare piece of paper to get the first blob off, and then you can do this. Oh, I think that's going to be amazing, people. That's going to be amazing to find some sort of usage for that thing. Let me pan out. That's been excellent. That works a treat. I don't know what nib that is. Where's my little tub of water? Oh, I haven't got it. Well, here. Pull him out. I'm going to pull him out here. Where's the nib gone? Have a little thingy. That's it. I'll clean him after. That nib there, fantastic nib. Not wrong with that nib. Next, we're going to try the other one that I'd never tried before. That'll be good to use. I'm going to be using that one, like a long neck to it. So again, look for the little slit or hole in the ring, and that's the shaft. You put it down. Try your best to hold the shaft. That's him pretty stiff. It's a long neck on him. Do they split? Oh, very flexible. Get some more spit. Get some more spit. You can see me spit on my hands. We're just going to roll that in the spit. Yeah, that'll do that. Let that hold for about 10 seconds. Same, no difference before. And then we're going to give him a go. This is going to be, I think it's going to be awesome. But they are. Let's have a look at this nib. I'm looking for a different nib, a different style. You know, can I do very fine work? And this might do a bit of some very fine work. Let's go for the first dip with this nib, just using my saliva. That's gone in nice. Let's see if it holds the ink. My first dip. So go hard, come off. Oh, it's very. Oh, people, I think you could do this. Oh. Working a treat for me, people. The pressure is so light on that one. So light. It puts a lot down if you put lots of pressure down. But it's working. People, I'm loving that nib. Absolutely loving that nib. There's nothing wrong with it. It works a treat for Copperplate. Absolute treat. Oh, and the spines, do you see that? Let me just show you that, because it is a fantastic layer on that wine. There, what's this? If you can see this on camera, if I can get it. Look at that split. I aren't putting a lot of pressure on, so that's a very flexible nib, and it's splitting like a dream. So that nib works for Copperplate. I can tell you that for now, but you'd have to take a bit more practice. And because I've got like a bit more spit on it, and I've taken a little bit of thing on it, it should be fine. So that nib works an absolute treat. Okay, treat. Let's go for the next nib. Let's go for this one. I've never used this one before, people. I've never used that one before. I don't know what it's called. If you want to call it a special name or something, I don't know. Again, look for the slit in your thingy. Where is it? There it is. Gently push it in from the nib, and then hold the shaft and push that in, so you don't put any pressure on this. That is splitting. You can see it splitting. Again, a little bit of spit. We're going to put a little bit of spit on there. Okay, that will do with that. Thank you. Better get a new towel. Come on, there's a towel here. You want to open your spit. So, I don't know what you're thinking so far, but I'm loving that two-prong one. It looks like a thingy, but I actually can see some, I've got typefaces, scripts that I can use that for. I'm just drying this off, people. Okay. Well, I think that's done. I think that's prepped. So we're just going to dip. Yeah, that's well and truly dipped. We need, maybe, no, it's not too bad there. I don't know if I can get it on camera. and you can see the nib. Yeah, let's go for this, people. So let's go for the first stroke over here. Okay, so it feels a lot stiffer nib than the other one, the last one I just. It's a lot stiffer. When you press it, it feels stiffer. So let's go for it now, people. Hopefully you can see that. So we'll go for the Y again. People, I'm loving this for the Copperplate. People, this is absolutely, this is my new favourite nib. This is my new favourite nib. I don't know what it's called. People, I love this nib. I love it. This nib is fantastic. Wow. Get the paper. Get a big piece of paper. I don't want ink everywhere. That's it. Take the majority off on that one. Now, people, get rid of this one. So we've got this big black blue one now. This big blue one here. I know what this is. Again, find the nib. Find the end for this thing. There it is. Gently push it in behind the prongs and push in. That's got that. We're going to get a bit of saliva on this thing. A bit more. Mouth's a bit dry now. Ah, the sharp, people. And a little dry. Well, better give it a bit more, aren't I? But people, I'm impressed. I am impressed with this set. If you think buying this for £10, yeah, isn't going to be any good, I can tell you now, people, this is a fantastic starter set, and they work. And they work. I think that should be enough with the saliva on it. Hopefully, people, you're finding this informative and you're enjoying the look. I'll be using these pens again. It just looks so funky, this blue pen does. I don't know what you think. Let's bring it in a little bit. Not as you know, it's got a very nice look about it. But I know it's not that great. So let's get to the bottom of that. Let's go for the first dip. I think I've prepped it. Okay, let me move it in. You can't see the ink, but I know it's there. I know there's ink on it. So let's go for the first stroke over here. Okay, oh, it just blobs that now, blob. Now then, let's go for. It's not too bad. Let's try another one. It's not too bad, people. Hey, is it what I think? I don't know. Do I like it? It's not bad, is it? It's actually producing the Copperplate, thick and thin lines. You know, go for a thin line, not too bad. Go for a thick line, not too bad. It works, people. I don't know what. Wow, I'm impressed with that nib. Absolutely impressed. There's now I can't find fault yet. Literally, I cannot find any faults whatsoever with this set for £10, 24p. Damn. Now let's go for the nib that I know, right? I know will work, and it will be a dream to use. I think this is the, I'll do it this way. I can feel it better with my left finger. You can just make out it just does it, but you can also make out by using this that it's a bit of a stiffer nib. Find the slit, gently push it behind it, and then grab the shaft itself. Don't push from this end, push from this end in the centre, and gently push it in. That's stiff enough to do the job. Do they separate? Yes, only just. Again, put some spit on your fingers and douse the stuff in your own spit. Job's done. Now, give that about 10-15 seconds and then we'll wipe that off. Let's get the spit off your finger. So that's it, people. When I've done this nib, it's all over. But I know that this nib will be its #1 nib. But every nib has got a merit in this set. That should do. I think that was about 10 seconds. Let's go for the first dip with this nib. I think they're all going to be Leningrad, I'm assuming. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go for a bit of a harder press. Okay, not too bad. A light press. Okay, not too bad. You can't see what I just did. Right then, let's go for it, people. It looks like it's working to me. Can you see that? Only just. Can you see it now? Yeah. Let's go for it then, people. Very fine work. It's a lot stiffer. It's always the same then when you get a new nib. It just takes a little bit of time to take in that nib to get rid of that roughness of it. When you've got it working right, it becomes a lot smoother on any paper. Now I'm getting it now, people. It's not the most elegant way I've ever made, but I'm liking it, people. I'm liking this nib. Certainly holding a lot more ink, isn't it? Damn. And the more you use these nibs, the better they get, people. The better they will feel in your hand when you use it. Let's get rid of this bit ink. So, people, I'm just going to clean this nib off and we'll have a wrap up, because I actually think it's one of the best sets I've actually brought in all of everything I've ever brought. This is the best set. Every nib just works. You see, I've just shown you live they work. So actually, I saw this thing on YouTube. I can't remember if I can find it again, but it was about 6 months ago about prepping nibs. And the top, it says the top professionals prep their nibs. Well, I don't need this no more, but you can see that it worked. So I don't need this. Very carefully fold it up and put that in the bin. We don't need him, son. So wow, people, you get that and a tin to put all your nibs in. Hey? And I've just proven to you that the set actually works. There's nothing wrong with the sets. Nothing wrong with it. There's my first ever initial try with all the nibs. Does it make a difference that I put ink on, I've taken the protective shine off these things? It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't. For a tenner, people. Come on. Are you kidding me? Let me push this up a bit so you can see it better. A tenner. Get yourself a set today, people. Just outrage. They're just brilliant. I expected one of the nibs to be a bit iffy. You know, one of the nibs to be a bit. No, all 5 nibs actually work. I've got one nib there that's the tramline one, yeah, which is like the 2-pronged one. It's like a broad nib with, it looks like a broad nib, but actually it creates that 2-line effect. And then the other 4 are all Copperplate nibs. I think they are. I've just proven it to you. So if you want a set of this, the link's in the description. Go down there, click it. You'll go to Amazon, you'll buy it. Do you know how much Amazon will give me for that? 50p. 50p or 25p, something like that. So for every sale I get that. So yes, if you do click the link, you'll be showing me a little bit of love and Amazon will pay me 50p. Job done. So it'll still cost you the same price, £10.24. Go get yourself a set, start calligraphy, add your calligraphy set. I can't hardly recommend this stuff enough. It is absolutely fantastic. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys.